Alright, as you know, up next we have the varsity category. We have again 3 participants competing in this category. Can we please have the mic stand in the middle of the stage?
Thank you.
Alright. Let's begin with the first participant from the varsity category. Can everybody please put your hands together for Faith?
The average human lifespan is about 70 years, so that's about 25,567 grains of sand in your hourglass of life. The average number of bad days a person has in a year is about 60 days. It's not so bad, it's just 16% of all your sand. At age 10, you think your life is over because you failed your exam and now mom won't let you go out and play video games anymore. Well, look on the bright side, at least you still get to go out and play with your friends. It's not so bad, it's just a grain of sand. At 15, you think your life is over because your friends said mean things behind your back. Well, you're okay, you still have mom and dad. It's not so bad. It's just another grain of sand. At 20, you think your life is over because TikTok goes the clock and you still haven't figured out anything about your future. But you're okay, because people in their 30s are still doing the same. At 30, you think your life is over because you haven't crossed anything out of your here's where I'll be in 10 years list. But the thing is, you are still growing with each falling grain. At 40, you think you cannot take it anymore. A demanding boss, an angry spouse, a difficult child. Well, look up from the dinner table and see the food on it and the people you love around it. It's not so bad. It's just a ripple in the sand. And when you think you finally run out of sand at 50, with all your aches and pains and you're already 1 foot in the grave, well, look behind and see how far you've come to get to this stage, which is just starting. By the way, you are a culmination of all your younger days, your life experiences, your life lessons, just better. That's all. And at 69, when you are already at your last grain, you will realize you were wrong all along. All those times that you think it was over, turns out things do get better. The rainbow always comes after the storm that never kills you. I know your bad days scare you because mine scare me too. That's why I always have to remind myself that every bad day eventually comes to an end. You only have to live for that 1 grain of sand at a time. You will never run out of sand before your time. They say you only live once, but not if you've lived in every moment of every day, in every sunshine hitting on your face, in every shirt drenched, standing in the rain, in every laughter, in every heartbreak, in every candle blown, in every milestone. You will do good to realize that all you ever needed was just to live for that 1 dropping grain, for that 1 single day. That's all. Thank you.
What wonderful advice that as a 33-year-old person I can vouch for. Yeah, that's a very helpful. Thank you so much for that reminder. Much needed reminder. Alright, so as promised, we will start this time around from Yan and then we'll end with Farah. Yan gave Faith a 9.2. We have a solid 9 from Nura. 8.8 from Wanyao. Another solid 9 from Lailatul Kadrina. And last but not least, from Farah, 9.5. second contestant in the varsity category. Everybody put your hands together for Sabrina.
Can everybody hear me? Is this
Yes.
okay?
Speak a little louder.
Speak a little louder. Okay. Yes. Okay. Is it okay? Okay. Sorry. Okay. You are 7. Blink twice, and you're 24. Suddenly, you are a small person in big buildings, business casual 5 days a week. You learn about efficiency and priorities and waste, and this connection you've kept with your childhood self, these memories and daydreams of a simpler time, it has to be the first to go. Unreachable dreams placed on the back burner because in this rat race, the endless sky, it feels exhausting instead of exciting. In between your clock ins and clock outs, you wonder, when did you decide to put away your wonder? Why did you abandon your childlike gaiety for this endless pursuit of reality? You shade your moons into mirrors so you see what is instead of what could be. You kept your head down, out of the clouds. You started drinking coffee because it is bitter and it wakes you up, and you need to wake up. You say, this is just what happens when we grow up. We become our own jailers, trap ourselves, trap the versions of ourselves we refuse to be acquainted to. We chase superficial success, mimic people on pretend pedestals. We climb ladders, and we leave behind all that we think will tie us down. But in the prison of your soul, you are wearing paper flower crowns. You are decorating the space with glow-in-the-dark moons. You are making up your own galaxies, endless as can be. You are building blanket forts and waving wooden swords. You are drinking sweet tea, and there is no need to be awake. There are only dreams. Because you are 7, or 24, or 33, or 19, or 40, but blink twice. You are still 7 at heart. Thank you.
That is so nice, and I must say, I am in love with the adulting theme that we've had in the category so far. Let's hear from our judges and their scores. Yan is with a big smile, ready with the score, and 8.8. Nura gave it a 9.3. With a hashtag 7, perhaps that could be trending by the end of the day.
Yeah.
From Wanyao, we have a solid 9. 7.9 from Lailatul Kadrina, and last but not least, from Farah, a solid 9.
Yes.
Thank you so much, judges. Now let's move on to the final participant in the varsity category. Let's put our hands together for Yashvin.
I always wanted that those fingers, they were balls.
Sanitizing.
Test. You think you're in love. His dreamy chocolate eyes match yours. You love losing your fingers in his curves. Your skin glows the same shade of cinnamon under the sun. You stand tall and face the world and see from the same height. You could talk for hours on end, and you'd never get bored of his stories, and your eyes would glisten at his. He helps you find beauty in yourself, in every bend, crevice, and line, dotted with a message written in ink. You know you're in love. You think you have stars in your eyes. No, not hearts, stars. You wonder why you find yourself thinking of him, while the stars make their way down into your belly, moving around and around, making you question it all. It is his hand you wish you could put in yours to share the stars through your touch. It is his head you wish to rest on your shoulder as the light in your eyes burn as brightly as your heart when his pulse lurks this close. You'd rather not be in love. Why couldn't he fall for you? Why couldn't he see the glimmer in your eyes every time you looked at him? Why must he see gray while you look out and see every color of the rainbow and more? Am I unappealing? Am I unworthy? So many questions you both want and don't want the answers to. Questions that are too painful to ask, since the answer will either be having or losing him. You want to hold his hand. It's all you ever wanted. But he'll never decide to hold yours, because a breeze that blows one way doesn't smell like roses upwind. Your hands will only ever be there to warm your own, and so your heart is cold. You're okay with being in love, because you notice the way his eyes shine against the nightly glow when he talks about his true lover. You know it's love when he smiles at you until you see him go ear to ear at her photograph. When he looks amazing in a new t-shirt in her favorite shade of blue. When you take a Polaroid of them on a swing set at midnight and he looks happier than when he's with you. You realize his love is true. And as you accept this, your love becomes so too. Thank you.
Poets, I tell you, they have this magical ability to make you feel heartbroken and happy and smile and cry at the same time. Thank you so much, Yash, for sharing that with us. That is very, very beautiful. I'm not sure if our judges need to take a moment. They look a little flustered, but I think they're ready. Okay, let's start with Yan. We have 8.2. We have 8.97 from Nura, 8.3 from Wanyao, 8.5 from Lailatul Kadrina, and last but not least, the cutest little 8 I've seen my whole life from Farah. Alright, thank you so much to Faith, Sabrina, and Yash from the Varsity category. Now we will move on to the final category of the day. So for those of you who didn't know, the Malaysian National Poetry Slam have traveled to 4 states in Malaysia. And the grand finale today is an accumulation of the poets from all of these different states. The open category, however, is a little different because they did not come from the roadshow that have been done. They are, well, as the name suggests, from the open category, where they can come and perform straight away without going through the selection at the regional level. Alright, we have 3 performers in the open category, and it is my absolutest pleasure to invite Muhammad Aiman Hafiz. It's so tall.
Test. When given a name, you are already halfway there to become real, to solidify into existence and to be the definition of you. With that, all that's left to do is for you to be worthy of the name, to wear it like a crown and to rule over its power. My name brings the combination meaning of lucky and protective, meaning that I should be unstoppable. I should be unstoppable, a force of nature, the one who starts and finishes any race. My name should have warned everyone I know to make a shelter out of me. Instead, I am a phoenix. I am learning how to rise from the ashes and how to go down with grace. When I am angry, I bake the words on my tongue, turn them into bullets made of intense heat, and pierce through bodies that did not deserve my pain. Swarmed with regrets, I try to learn how to become soft. This will explain my fascination for the color blue. It reminds me of the ocean, of water, how give whatever shape of container it will occupy any spaces like it belongs there. Often, as an outcast, I learned to master the art of imitation. Listen to the way of each of my classmates speak, in case they want to talk to me, and in case I only have less than a minute to convince them that I am someone who's worth staying. A friend to all is what I once wanted to become. When given a name, I must learn how to pronounce it with pride. For the longest time, I let people pronounce it however they want, walk over its meaning and me, meaning I am not yet worthy of myself. So now, I learn how to take things slowly, observe the people around me, learn how to read their palm and fingerprints, copy and paste, take whatever that fits in my pocket. So here's what I've learned. 1. Your skin is not made of rumors or pages of a fictional book. You are alive, and when needed to break yourself apart delicately, so that when you are a whole new person again, they will look at you and know that you are stronger. 2. Be selective of every alleyways. Be selective of every alleyways. Each path you take won't necessarily echo your name back. The trick here is not something new, it is ancient and wise. Choose at your own discretion. A mistake is as natural as the sun. Do not be afraid. 3. The size of your world changes from time to time. From the arms of your mother and father, to your own bedroom, and to the friends you make at school. If you do not want to live in a sad world, then do not choose sad people. I am no longer too eager to mark each person I see like a land that I want to conquer, but rather paint myself as a home that I am happy to live in. Each morning, I stand in front of a mirror and patiently teach myself the weight of my name, that it can carry an earthquake, that it can be a heaven for my friends to refuge in. When given a name, you are already halfway there to become real. I learned the shape of my name, and slowly I am existing.
Woo! Are you all laughing at me? Of course not, right? That was hard to comment on. It was heavy, but relatable. There's so many lines in there that I love. Can I just please request that you put it somewhere that I can revisit? After this, I think I will need to revisit that piece one more time. Please put it somewhere that people can see that. All right, let's invite our judges to give their scores. Again, starting with Yan, we have 8.2. 8.8 from Nura. 8.6 from Wanyao. Lailatul Kadrina gave it an 8.3. And lastly from Farah. I know, right? Who's that? You have the best handwriting ever, I swear. A solid 9 from Alright, now let's invite our second participant in the open category. Everybody on the floor, please give a round of applause for Khairun Nisha.
existed. I existed not in a box, but in a room. I didn't remember, but I could safely assume that it was comfortable and it was warm. And so I continued to grow as a life form, like moss on a rock, like fungi on a log. I existed not in a box, but in a womb. So why am I now poisoning my bloom? It was all well and it was all warm, but now that my eyes are open, I can see that the skies are as dark as they'll always be. I existed not in a box, yet why do I shove my soul into one? It's a disgrace. How I live in a box. I drive in a box, to go to bigger boxes, do my work in boxes, to die in a box, get buried in a box. There are days in which I can swear that I see corners in the edges of the skies. And I think the world, it's not round, nor is it flat, no, you're all wrong about that. The world is a box. A box where all the shameful things go. A box hidden in the depths of the universe. A box that God himself had abandoned and shoved aside. Sometimes I look up in the stars and I ponder about this glorious world and its wonder, and how if my purpose in this life is to be a box-shaped box, then why does my heart leap when I smell the rain? And why does my mind clears when I hear the storms? And why does my skin still feels the coldness of the drops if I was meant to be a box-shaped box? And why does my soul dance alongside the branches as the breeze they swirl and they hum a tune that resonates deep within my spirit if I was meant to be a box-shaped box? Why, oh why, do I feel so alive? And what cruel torment it is to have open eyes and a singing heart with an ancient body that craves to be liberated amongst the trees, but yet still to morph myself to be in the shape of a box-shaped box, a pathetic, miserable box-shaped box. Is there all there is to being human? Is there all there is to being alive? To play the role designated upon us by men who play gods, to listen to the words spat out by corpses with stones in their palms, to only believe what they believe, to be special and unique, but not too unique. And to designate myself to be a box-shaped box, with the longing to be free with the birds and whistle with them. But alas, even birds with wings get shoved in boxes. You and I, we're all just box-shaped boxes and nothing more. But remember, we did not exist in a box, but in a womb. So warm, so comforting, our home. And maybe this earth can be our womb too.
Thank you so much, Karunisha, for that. I don't know much about the technicality of poetry, but I just love the beat in that. The rhythm, very beautiful, very enjoyable, but also at the same time, the words just really, really get to you. Thank you so much for that. I hope our judges are ready. They're slowly writing down their score as they contemplate what decimal points do they want to add to their scores. Hey, I just rhymed. All right, so I hope our judges are ready. So again, beginning with Yan, who gave it a, she's still contemplating, 9.6. From Nura, we have 8.5. Wanyao gave it an 8.6. A solid 9 from Lailatul Kadrina. And Farah gave it a 9.5. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. How are we feeling? Good. Are we enjoying the show so far? Yes. For the people who are old enough in the room, don't you wish to join poetry when you were younger?
There's still time.
Still got time, says the poet in the room. I don't believe you, but you know, at least we can go and buy a poetry book or zines from local artists. They are published, most of them, and I'm sure they are available in bookstores. But I will leave it to them to talk about that later. But I want to bring your attention to the final participant of the day. And I hope you're very excited. And this is the last applause we're going to give to any participants. So please, the loudest applause for Tweety.
pure and unbound. In the annals of time, a guiding light emerged. Jesus, they named him, embodiment of virtue. He created stars, moon, the sun, and animals. He created humans. Humans worshipped him, sent him sacrifices, and obeyed his words. Life was peaceful, ever so wonderful, until humans created money. Centuries passed, humanity marched forward, embracing a new deity, the omnipotent currency. Once a mere medium, now a religion in itself. Once humans worship God in churches, now humans worship money in the solemn halls called funerals. Gathered at the somber halls where tears should flow freely. Some heart beat not for sorrow, but for what their bank accounts can grow. Why are you here? Didn't you ignore him when he was alive? No, I was just busy, but I'm here now, so it's fine. This really brings me pain. He was such a great guy. It's a pity, really. I feel so sad, deeply. Respect for the departed ones, replaced by a hunger inheritance. The converted price driving their desire. Humanity stands on a precipice of greed, its essence eroded, consumed by the lust for gain. Stop with fake tears, your sorrowful act. You were never there when he was attacked. He screamed and called, but you ignored. You greedy, selfish, disgusting fraud. Oh, what have we become in this pursuit of gain, where empathy and compassion are drowned in the rain? We've forgotten the essence, what it means to be kind, lost in the maze of greed, leaving our humanity behind. Let's take a moment of silence. Not for the departed, but for those who disrespect those pitied souls. May you take this time to reflect on your despicable and sinful acts. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Huiling, for your piece. Just checking the judges are ready. Smiling and frowning at their own boards as they question their own scores. Yeah, Nura's like, are you ready? Okay, so let's begin with Yan, who gave it a 8.1. We have 8.4 from Nura. A solid 8 from Wan Yao. 8.5 from Lailatul Kadrina. And last but not least, the final score of the day, again, the cutest 8 I've ever seen in my life from Farah. Alright, so that marks the competition portion of MNPS 2023. Can I please get everybody to give all of our finalists a round of applause? Well done, everyone. I hope you are proud of yourself. So just to let you know what's going to happen next, we have the final show, a theater put together by the very talented team at Pusat Kreatif Kanak-Kanak Tuanku Bainun. They offer a wide range of classes, courses, and programs on the arts. I personally am a big fan, so if you are interested, please check out their Instagram. I think you can get a lot of updates there. They also run awards and stuff like that. So if you are interested, please check out the wonderful activities done by the team at PKK TV. Alright, so without further ado, as you can see, I feel like I'm being watched here. So I will now leave you to the wonderful, wonderful performance by Pusat Kreatif Kanak-Kanak Tuanku Bainun.
Okay, good evening everyone. So we are the theatre team for PKK Tuanku Bainon, and we are from SMK Desa Petaling. This is our first time performing, so I hope you guys enjoy. The one behind us, is the actors, and we are the supporting crew. Hope guys you guys enjoy. Thank you.
What happened? Where am I? Guys, she's finally awake. What's going on? My head hurts. Why does my head hurt? Wait a minute. It's probably traumatic brain injury. Oh, what? Traumatic brain injury, which lead to chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Symptoms including scarring in the brain and damage to. Or maybe she's just hit her head. Same thing. Where am I? Well, nobody can figure out yet.
Waste no still want to find out. Waste getting the heck out of here.
And how is that working out for you?
Nobody ever gives me lock up. Nobody.
Good job, genius.
Hey, and he's trying.
What's the point, man? We're stuck here, and you know it.
Rather than being Miss Davy Zone over here, how about we get to know each other a bit more? Since, we've been for a while. I will start first. My name is Tiffany.
Of course it is.
Excuse me, what does that mean?
Oh, let me guess. Rich parents, happy influencer.
How about you, huh? What's your deal? I bet you think you're too cool for anyone.
Whatever, man.
Can the both shut up? I'm trying to think here.
Wow, okay. Big boy, calm down.
They can't keep me locked up. How dare they keep me locked up? Ugh! Oh, if I ever get my hands on them.
You're gonna hug them?
He means beat them up, idiots.
We can't take this anymore. Anyone have a cigarette?
I don't think you can smoke here.
Really? You concerned this is a no-smoking area?
You must have some.
Excuse me? What does that even mean?
I mean, we've seen someone like you.
Cigarettes are terrible for you. I take care of my body, thank you very much.
Me too. Are you a vegan?
Vegans are so 2013. I won't eat things that cast a shadow.
Let's not how let's go. Hey guys, seriously? Do you guys not have anything else to talk about? Like whoever has us in here is going to do to us? Like getting out of here? They are probably going to dissect us to see how our bodies work. What do you mean, babe? Aliens venture us.
What? Aliens are real?
Well, there are always a non-zero probability of intelligent life on other planets.
Non-what?
It's an application of Fermi paradox.
Sorry, wait doesn't speak Italian.
I won't expect you to understand.
Everyone is a nerd like you, okay?
There's nothing wrong with liking knowledge.
Wait, but I thought Fermi also says that endless life forms wouldn't be interested in us since we're not advanced enough.
Oh, look, because doesn't know it all.
Wait, and everything too.
Literally, no one would have guessed that.
Can you stop being so rude?
Is there any chance these aliens are like friendly? You know, easy?
If they were, we would stop here right now.
We can't be stuck here.
We get it already.
No, we really can't. If Ray is here, who is going to feed Ray's cats?
Oh, you have a cat at home?
Not just a cat, we has 20 cats waiting on Ray. How else are they going to get their food?
How do you have that many cats?
How can you say no to a cat? We can just leave them.
Oh, macam saya make something after all.
Doesn't mean we can knock a sucker out.
Right then.
If it makes you feel any better, cats are considered pests in many major cities due to the fact that destroy local ecosystem and wildlife. In fact, there are many places are working to eradicate the population of feral cats.
That really isn't the right thing to say right now.
How was that supposed to make anyone feel better?
Sorry, I have trouble communicating.
Don't feel bad. At least you tried.
Surely it's going to get out.
We can use my phone.
What? You had a phone this whole time?
I didn't know if it worked and I don't want to get everyone's hopes up.
Try it then.
Who do I even call?
You can go with big bro. He'll bring his gang and get us out of here.
Sure, let's not call anyone can actually do something.
I don't think anyone can actually tell. We don't even know where we are right now.
Oh, just call the cops.
Okay, okay.
What the heck was that?
Oh, too bad. That's one word. Whatever you were, what are you trying to do with us? Oh, it's just a little shock. Nothing to worry about. Nothing like a bit of electricity to shock the system.
Yes, that's actually good for this subject.
Let Ray out of here.
Yeah, let us go.
Oh no, we can do that.
Yes.
No. How else we can run our experiment?
Yes, our experiment. They're important.
What experiments? What do you plan to do with us?
Oh, the human. They would like to know about the experiment.
They would like to know what we plan to do to them.
They don't know yet what is about to happen.
Just get to the point already.
Aha, the
Yeah.
point.
This is an experiment to treat a perfect human.
Yes.
By using our machine to combine organic being, we will fuse all of you into one perfect entity.
Wait, then what will happen to us?
To fuse organic matter, we will first have to tear apart the original being at the cellular level. Then we'll fuse together new DNA and treat a whole new human.
What does that even mean?
That's me. You are going to rip us apart!
Well, that will be a part of the experiment. But why us though? Aha! We have selected 5 of you because you fit the stereotype.
Wait, but I don't own a stereo.
Stereotype, doofus.
Yes, stereotype. Each of you fit into a simplified of a human being. For example, subject 001. Tiffany is a socialite. She has rich parents, but that's my dad's money. Wants to be popular. I mean, who wouldn't? And yeah, it's quite simple. Aww,
think that was supposed to be a compliment.
Oh, subject 002. Subject 002 is a mean girl.
Excuse me, what?
She is a vegan. Every animal has a soul. Is a fervent socialist.
Well, I don't trust the socialist.
And think everyone is burning her. Yeah, and then we have subject 004. Wei. Wei is a bad boy.
What did you just call me?
Who frequently skips school.
We don't need no school.
Doesn't believe in authority.
No one tells me what to do.
And believe that violence is the answer for everything.
Let me out
Human. And then finally we have subject 005. Bernie, isn't it?
Tell me something I ever heard before.
Who lives only in her head.
Yeah, I like Malay. So
Always say the wrong thing at the wrong time.
I have trouble communicating sometimes.
Yeah. And can't seem to make friends.
People sucks anyway.
Yes. By combining all of you, we will be able to create a perfect human without any flaw. Yes. Hey, what about me? Subject 003. You were selected as your aggressively normal. That's supposed to mean? That means that you were average at everything.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Never excellent at anything.
But if you go,
No, that wouldn't count. And never stood out. Well, if there is no more creation, it's time to start our experiment. Yes, make me number one. Are you ready? Yes. Let's go. How did it not work? The calculations were perfect. We checked it and double checked it, everything. It should have worked. By combining them together, we will have made the perfect human. Our test subject. We are the perfect stereotype.
no, we're not. None of us is.
What do you mean, human?
We're not stereotypes. We're unique.
No. That do not make sense.
Look, there's Stephanie. Yes, she comes from money, has rich parents. She has many friends and genuinely cares about each and every one of them. And then there's we. He might think with his fist sometimes and can knock a sucker out and is very violent, but underneath all of that, there's a heart of gold. He cares for animals and would do anything to protect them. And then there's Bernie. She likes knowledge, and that's awesome. She can't speak out of turn sometimes and can be awkward, but at least she tries to make things better when she knows that she's not very good at it. And then there's Mia. On the outside, she's just sarcastic and mean, but I'm pretty sure on the inside, she's just insecure.
Excuse me, what?
What I tried to say, human.
Humans are more than just what's on the outside. We're complex, for better or for worse. We might dress a certain way, we might live a certain way, but that doesn't define us as who we are as humans. You can't just rip us apart, get rid of our flaws, and make the perfect human entity.
Yeah. Human is making sense. Yeah. This is not what we calculated for. Perhaps zero. Human are too complex for this experiment to work.
Hey Steph, good job. For someone average, you still stand out.
Oh, that's a compliment.
Hey, I can be nice sometimes.
Hey guys, does that mean you let us go?
After our discussion, we have decided to end this experiment.
Does this mean we get to go on these cats?
Oh no, we can't do that. No.
Wait, then what will happen to us?
Well,
Since this experiment was a failure, it's time to move on to the plan B.
And what's your plan B?
I'm to dissect all of you to see how yours is one. Guys, you're just joking, right? I hope so.
Okay, so that's all for our performance. You can see the aliens and the actors are, yeah, okay lah. Yeah, they are good. Can I ask for applause, please? Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. That's all from us.
Alright. Thank you so much to our theatre group from Pusat Creative Kanak-Kanak Tuanku Bainun. It's such a interesting piece, but the whole time I was laughing inside because the lab coat says the government of which like perhaps has a deeper meaning to the whole show. That marks the end of the. No, that is the second last thing that we will do. To wrap up the competition portion, and before we kickstart the award ceremony, I would like to invite all the members of the judges forward to perhaps give a couple of words of wisdom, feedback, without revealing your scores or who you thought have won. Okay? They look like, do I have to do this? Okay, can we please give a hand for our judges? Come, all come.
Don't know what to say. Don't judge me, okay? Just a couple of words. I don't know how to do poetry, but I promise I'm gonna try to pick up poetry tomorrow, perhaps. I think all in all, we've witnessed a really a whole group of brilliant minds today, from the participants of the competition as well as the performers. I especially like the chorus speaking, and a few of the kids are actually people that I know since they were born. So it was such a surprise to see them actually. A few friends of mine are in this room. And for the participants, everyone did so wonderfully. It was amazing. I think it's really in the spoken words. It's not so much about, to me, this is my personal take. It wasn't really about just the performance in entirety, but really the spoken words. And I think, I'm guessing that some of the poems meant something personally to some of you. So well done, because I think it took a lot of courage, a lot of guts to actually come up here and speak those words, especially on a national competition. So well done and congratulations.
So firstly, congratulations to all the participants. I think you all did very well. But I'm definitely no poet. But what we heard today, I'm sure everybody can relate to, whether it's growing old or being in love, or even having telling your teacher, oh, the dog ate my homework. I think everything was relatable today. So really kudos to all of you. I think some of it was really personal, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm I'm sure it's not easy for you to stand up here, and tell us and express what you feel, your inner thoughts. I think a lot of it was very deep. So good luck to you. I hope you do well in the competition, and I think it's an eye-opener for some of us as well that poetry is a good platform. Definitely something different, something unique to do. Coming from PKK Tuanku Bainon, although we do creative stuff, but today I think it was something different and a different experience for everyone today. Thank you.
So I would like to say thank you very much to the participants because you actually shared with us or allowed us to be part of your story. And I know it's not easy to do that, so thank you very, very much. My only, I hope that none of you stop writing, no matter what the outcome is, no matter what happens in your future, never stop writing, because I was exposed to poetry when I was 8 years old or so. And then upon university, I stopped writing just because I felt like I wasn't good enough. So I really don't want you guys to stop writing, because I had this lecturer that was so angry because I stopped writing. So all of you guys continue writing, even if it's for yourself or anybody, just keep expressing yourself. It's wonderful to see what you guys do with language. It's very fascinating. Thank you. Are you going to start writing again? No.
Okay, just to add on to whatever that's being said, for me personally today, I was also moved by some of the pieces. I actually have teary eyes, and I think there's no doubt that you guys shouldn't stop, not just writing, but also develop your ability to perform, I feel like everyone has their own style of performing, so be confident in that and continue to sharpen it so that whenever you're on stage and when you're sharing your story, it is much more meaningful to your audience and also to yourself. So congrats on today. You are all winners and keep going at it. Thank you.
Okay, so first and foremost, I would just like to say that when you come in front and you perform poetry, it's certainly not an easy thing to do. Mainly because poetry, you're super vulnerable and you talk about these parts of yourself and you're sharing it with an audience, alright? And because I remember when I first started performing, it was really nerve-wracking for me. And when I lost my first slam, I felt like I couldn't come out of it. But I just want to let you, all of you, the participants, those of you who came in front, who performed today, I just want to let you know that that is an experience, right? That today is an experience, and you will grow what you go through. Go through what you grow through. Sorry. Grow through what you go through. Yes, alright? So just I would like to echo what all the other judges said as well. Keep on creating, alright? Keep on writing. The world needs a lot of poets, alright? The world needs a lot of poets, okay? Just a couple of feedback. Number one, those of you who you're looking to improve, right? Make sure that when you're writing, you add more figurative language like metaphors, similes, less telling, more showing. Alright? Less telling, more showing. You can do that through the devices, yeah, through the poetic devices. So that's it from me. Oh, and continue reading, because the more poetry you read, reading produces writing. So read more poetry in order to write more poetry. Alright? So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, judges. You may take a seat. Now, to kickstart the award ceremony, I would like to invite someone who has been so supportive of the Malaysian National Poetry Slam platform. Miss Josephine, she's actually not well today, but she made it out of her home just to watch the grand finale today. And I hope that you can perhaps say a couple of words to all of the parents and students and teachers who are here with us today. So everybody, let's hear it from Taylor's College Campus Director, Miss Josephine Tan.
Sorry for my voice. I'm just recovering from my sore throat. I actually was dragging myself out of bed to come over, but I am I am so inspired by hearing so many advices, so many good points that a lot of you participants have shared, and thank you so much for that, because it didn't. I don't feel waste time sitting there for the couple of hours listening to you, though I'm not well. But you have really made my day, okay, even including the performers. So first of all, I'd like to really take the time to thank MIDP team for doing such a great job in organizing this competition. Without them, I don't think all of us can get a chance to listen to your great, fantastic, creative pieces of writing and thoughts, as well as your own experiences, which many of us can relate to. Right? So hence, I believe many of us, just like myself, will really entertain and also even enlightened by your sharing. So thank you again. I think all of you have made it to this final here. You are already a winners, right? And in fact, I just have a thought when I'm listening to many of your sharings that I would like to welcome you to join us. I have a Risers community periodical newsletter, which we send it to the school teachers and students as well. So I would like to offer a space for all of you as the judges and encourage you to continue writing, because all of you are very talented. You shouldn't stop here, including the judges. So I would strongly encourage you to write continuously, not just only to share with many of us, for us to learn from your experiences, your concern, and your desire to make a change not only to yourself but to the society as well. I think reading your pieces of writing will help others to feel able not only to relate with you but to learn from your sharing as well. So don't keep it to yourself, all right? So I will later discuss with Emilia, and we will keep you informed. And I think even for these final pieces of works, I think all of you have done a fantastic job, and I would like to see it be published in our volume, all right, so that we can disseminate to many more of your juniors and of your peers to learn from you, even people like my age, all right? And I was also thinking of maybe we would in future organize a literary week for encouraging more people to express through their talented ability to write and to express, right? Because like one of the judges was saying that I believe there are many more talents out there that are really talented in writing, but having a competition or an event like a so-called a literary week will allow you to express, and that's enough skills for you to develop. Because some of you, it's not easy, to some of you who are already talented in writing, maybe easy for you, but after you have finished writing, to come up here to share and to articulate all your thoughts and ideas in front of so many pairs of eyes, especially in front of the judges, it requires another skill, all right? It also requires you to have the courage to learn to speak up and to learn to articulate your thoughts clearly and loudly, and also, in a very composed situation, right? So it is not easy, okay? So unless and until we continue to appreciate this, we wouldn't have this platform for you to continue to exercise your ability to express, right? So I'm sure Emilia will agree with me. So I would like to continue this partnership with MIDP. By the way, Taylor's College has been partnering with MIDP for a couple of years since before COVID, and I'm very thankful for her team who have really sacrificed a lot of their time and effort in helping you guys to have the avenue to hone your skill further and also to showcase your talents to many others. I was also thinking of maybe one thing, too many things. I'll discuss with them later. Okay, and even the performers were really interesting. Okay, we'd like to invite them to perform at our other occasions. Alright. The chorus speaking group, they're very talented. I'm sure you agree with me. Yes. And even the Rumah Hope, that group of Angklong. Yeah. So I know for that age, it's considered pretty good because it takes a lot of courage, as they say. It was the first time for them to present to a group at this, size, right? So also, before I forget, my apology for not being able to provide a better, bigger venue, because so many events are happening, and I didn't know what went wrong. But in future, promise you to do it better and to provide you with a better venue. So forgive me if it's because of the environment of this room that's not so conducive, especially for the speakers now. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, but in future we will definitely look into betterment. Okay, with that, thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Josephine Tan. As you can see, that's a reason why MIDP is doing this partnership with Taylor's College, and Miss Josephine has been such a strong supporter. And personally, even for me as well, when we have trouble, I give her a call and be like, how can, what should I do? So thank you so much to Taylor's College, and really for all of the support that you've been giving us throughout the years. So we now have moved to the final part of our day, which is the award ceremony. I have the results in my hand. And to present the award for the primary category, I would like to invite Miss Josephine Tan to the stage to present our award. I will first be announcing the result for the third place, and then I will announce the champion, and then I will announce the second place winner. Alright, so that is the order. So get ready, because all of you will have to do your drum rolls for me again to move all of the coffees and tumblers from the table. Alright, in the primary category, we have 3 amazing young talents who have entertained us, to say the very least.